In the world of show business because you have, as many people know, a lot of fake friends. First, they're your best friend, and then, of course, the more money you make for them, they absolutely adore you. You only have to look at the history, the golden age of Hollywood. You look at the likes of Clark Gable. He was the #1 box office star for MGM for years, but they wouldn't give him a single print for his own financial gain of Gone with the Wind. When he left the studio virtually 30 years later, no leaving party, no nothing, nobody to even say goodbye. That's the world of show business. Now, the bigger picture is, of course, when a company has made a loss, a huge, huge loss, even though they've gone down this woke sort of idea, the cancel culture idea, embraced all of these lunatic sort of programs that people have put out, and they haven't worked. People simply haven't gone to see the films. Then what do? Well, number one, you get rid of the CEO and you decide to start afresh. That's exactly what the multi-million giant, whatever you want to call them, basically worldwide iconic Walt Disney Studios have done. They've recalled a previous CEO back to the company. And of course, he's looked at the balance sheet and all of those movies that they've made in the last 3 years, all of those, shall we say, tipping their hat to the woke brigade, making sure that every culture, everything is inclusive, have all bombed, made absolute mega losses for the company. So then you start to look down and think, well, what recently did make a lot of money for the company? What could we revitalize? Then you look at this. That's right, Pirates of the Caribbean, but only to find out that basically the biggest star of Pirates of the Caribbean, you didn't stand by in his recent multi-million pound court case. In fact, you did nothing to support him during that particular era. But now, as I say, in the world of show business, all is forgiven very quickly. And seemingly now, Disney are that desperate that they're basically going to do this. They've already started with a very public apology back to the celebrated actor Johnny Depp. Big tick for him. Now, if that doesn't work in the public apology mode, now they're going to have to really open their mammoth checkbook. And this could be colossal for the much loved actor. And what's interesting here when you think about it is he is the franchise of Pirates of the Caribbean. I've interviewed Johnny on numerous occasions. He's a very shy man, very, very humble, that type of thing. But he did do a lot of good for people in that character of Jack Sparrow, often turning up at children's hospitals unannounced just to basically cheer the children up who were going through a very tough time. You see, there's good in everybody. But the bottom line is this. Disney now are hoping that he will return to this franchise full time in the vain hope that he can rescue the dumped Disney and put them back into profitable Disney. But now, isn't it strange, just literally 3 years down the line, when they decided very much so publicly to wash their hands of him, now they need him back. He's our much loved Johnny Depp, a wonderful Captain Jack Sparrow, and a public apology, and no doubt millions of dollars into the bargain. The bigger problem now for Disney and its brand new CEO, Bob Iger, is this. Will Johnny say yes to slapping the thigh once again as Jack Sparrow? I'd love to know what you think to this particular story in the comments below. Would you go back if you were Johnny? Or would you simply think, no, they didn't help me, didn't stick by me my hour of need? Or as ever, does money talk in the world of the movies? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.